It's one of the most challenging things that anyone can embark upon, with more than 60 small businesses likely to fail in the first 2 years of trading. Well, it takes quite an effort to stay the course. Now, sometimes can make all the difference. So, who do you turn to? Your bank could be a good starting point, and you might also enlist the help of a business coach like Greg Mason, who you may have seen on SABC3 on the program The Business Coach. He joins me now along with Marius Le Roux, head of segment Small Enterprises at Standard Bank. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the program.
Morning, Peter.
Greg, you've got a tough job, man. I've seen a couple of your episodes, and I'm just wondering, what lessons have come through, do you think, for you so far on your series?
Well, I think for me, the biggest lesson that's come through at the moment is that a lot of business owners are naive.
Yeah.
They don't have a business plan. They've never actually sat down and sought advice from anybody. So they're doing this on their own, and a lot of them are on a treadmill, to be totally honest.
So what kind of businesses have you seen? Are there common threads at all?
Well, for me, a lot of it's about numbers. If I look at the actual trend, it's all about the numbers, the lack of knowing which key numbers to look at in your business, not having a marketing plan. And sadly, there's a lot of anchors, I call it self-limiting beliefs, that has played a large part in these businesses.
Right, right.
Okay.
All right. So how do you go about advising them?
Well, right up front, we have to do what I call a needs analysis or like a health assessment, if I can use that loosely, where I dig into the actual issues in their business, and then from there we can put a plan on the table to address some of the fundamentals.
Right,
If there's stuff that I can't deal with, well, then it's about saying, well, where do I find the right person to help them out, and then seeking the advice of that specialist.
All right, all right. Marius, now, one of the most important relationships I guess these guys have is with the banker. And I'm just wondering, apart from lending them money, what is it that you can do for them?
I think in short we give them an expert business manager that really is there to look after their needs and really understand their business. We also trying to break the mold of traditional transactional banking, like you just said, and actually provide more advice. You know, we want to try and give value adds that actually help your business succeed. You spoke about the 60% of business failing. How do we help improve that or decrease that number and get more businesses to succeed? And we create advice, we create financial tools like accounting solutions, etc., beyond banking, that says how do we, other than just giving you a transactional account, actually give you the tools to manage your business and to succeed.
And I guess the only way you can help them is if they come to you with the whole truth. That's
exactly it. You know, a lot of business owners are not always clear about what they want to achieve in their business, and they also approach the bank when it's almost too late, when they need finance or when they need interventions. It's almost when it's too late. So make sure that you've got a relationship with your banker. Come to him early when you are experiencing problems in terms of repaying your debt, or you feel that you need additional finance to carry you over for times when your cash flow is running out. You know, that's important. It's very important to have a relationship with your bank, and that you approach them soon enough when you need the assistance, whether it's financial assistance or just their right advice around how to protect and manage your business. I think that's the critical component.
All right, we're running out of time, but Greg, perhaps your last question. Are there any particular traits, characteristics that an entrepreneur, would-be entrepreneur, should have in play before they even venture out into the world of business?
Well, for me, the first one is an absolute desire for knowledge and a continual process of self-improvement. The big thing that I've picked up in the show and in my coaching is that it all starts with business owner. And if his head is right and he's got to focus on what he wants and he can put a plan in place, then there's a lot that he can do towards going to achieve his goal in his business. All
right, and what time can they watch The Business Coach, and what day?
They can watch it on Sundays at 4 o'clock on SABC3.
All right, fantastic. Greg Mason and Marius Le Roux, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on the program.
Thank you.
All right, okay. All right, let's take a look at your market indicators now, starting with your currencies. The rand has been under pressure since Friday on risk aversion, and it slipped further in afternoon trade on Monday amid growing concerns over the Eurozone debt crisis. The rand then closing at 8.45 to the dollar.